In this video, I'll introduce a simple concept which will help you to better regulate your mind, your body, your focus, and your stress levels. It's very useful for understanding the different processes of the mind and body, how we can use simple tools to allow us to better regulate our focus, health, and performance. Please like and subscribe. In Qi Gong, they have an idea which I've always liked, and this is it's sort of like an analogy of a horse and a monkey. Now, you know yourself, if you're cool, calm, collected, you're relaxed, you're focused, you're able to put your attention where you want it. You know, you're breathing pretty slowly, you're relaxed, you've got no real issues, you've got no real threats. You're in a safe environment, you feel good and relaxed. We're in the green zone, we'll call it green zone. In Qigong, they like to say that you have two minds. You have one in the head, Yi, and one in the heart, Zin. So the one which sits in the head, Yi, is cool, calm, and collected. It's focused, it's relaxed, it's powerful as well. It's constrained. It's like a horse that's been tethered. You've got like a set of reins, you tie it to a post and you leave it. It's a very powerful thing, but it's constrained and it's ready to be put to work where it needs to be. A horse is a domesticated animal and it's a powerful thing and we can put it to work. And this is the idea of the mind that's in the head, the Yi. And when we're in this sort of state, we feel calm. We feel like we have horsepower up there, forgive the pun. We're very clear in our thoughts. We have no distraction. We have not a lot of thoughts going through our head. We're just very able to focus on one thought at a time. Now, the opposite is true of Zin. The Zin resides in the heart. You've met people which are more emotional than they are cognitive. They're more they think with their heart, we might say, more than their head. Well, this is the same idea that they've developed in China a long time ago. So what does a monkey do? A horse is constrained, powerful. A monkey's just all over the place. Cheeky little monkey. He's jumping up and down. He's impulsive. You know, the horse is not impulsive. The horse is able to stand still and chew his grass, and he's happy as Larry. The monkey is, what's this over here? What's this over there? Oh, look at this shiny thing. Let's go play with this. Oh, let's go play with that. No, I don't want to play with that anymore. I want to play this. And it's just constantly, impulsively jumping all over the place. Have you ever been online and you know you should be getting on with something more important? You know you should be doing something with your time, but you just find yourself looking at nonsense. It's like you're not in control of yourself. It's like you've been hijacked by this monkey. And this is a great analogy because I feel this, you know, at certain times I feel like I'm the horse. My attention, my mind resides in my head there, and I feel very able to control my thoughts. I feel very much in control. And there's other times where I feel like I have been hijacked and I have got no control. You know, and you're agitated and you're stressed and everything's getting a bit too much. That's the monkey. That's the Zin. Now, these two systems, these two ideas, they very much relate to these green and red zones. And go back to the modern world, social media was designed. They used obviously a lot of social psychologists, but they also used people that designed casinos. You go into a casino, you can't see outside, you can't see daylight, there's no clocks around, it's all very stimulating. In Las Vegas, if you're on the tables, they'll give you free drinks. They want to keep you very much in that environment. And social media is the same sort of things. It's built on dopamine, you know. It's like, oh, what's this? Oh, what's that? YouTube's bringing up these suggestions on the side there, and you're like, oh, I'll just watch one more video. I'll just watch one more video. It's like you're like a mouse in a maze, eating a little bit of cheese and then going around the corner and finding another little bit of cheese, and then on and on and on you go. So the modern world is just one big casino. We live in a very hyper-materialistic time with so much distraction, so many shiny flashing lights, so many buttons. And so again, we're being pushed over into this red zone. We're not the 14th century monk. We're the person down the casino, drinking cocktails, looking at all the shiny lights and the fun sounds and the clink, clink, clink of people winning money. And we're just a monkey, we're being drawn in a million directions. Now, one mechanism for us to manage this system is our breathing. All comes back to breathing. Now, we can control which system we're in all by our breathing. These two systems, the red and the green, we'll call them. So the way you get into the red system is with a shallow exhalation, quick out breath. So you breathe in and breathe out sharply. Now this can be very useful But you must be very sparing with this technique, this idea, because you're burning resources. You're like redlining your car. The opposite is true for the green system. Now, this is a wonderful thing to know. If we breathe in and breathe out slowly over the course of 8-10 seconds, that starts to begin the green system, the parasympathetic nervous system. So if you imagine you're someone out and about and you've never really given much thought to your breath, you just let it do what it's going to do, it's very likely you're going to be shallow breathing. You may be even breathing with your mouth, which is terrible. Breathing with the mouth can easily turn into panting. Breathing with the mouth is sort of a secondary system. Breathing through the nose is obviously much more effective. But we'll talk about shallow breathing just for a little bit. Shallow breathing, it draws the tension to the neck, maybe the upper chest. What that does, it creates tension in and around this area, brings the heart rate up, has those effects we've mentioned before, creates a lot of pressure. If you have headaches, maybe migraines, stressed all the time, bring attention to your breath because you're redlining. Your heart's beating that little bit quicker than it needs to. You're basically saying to your body, there's a threat. There's action I need to be taking. You're never quite able to relax, so no wonder. Now, the opposite is deep breathing. So we have shallow breathing leads to the red zone, hypertension, many more problems. Green, belly breathing. So the green system is about deep breathing. In the Qi Gong, they talk about you should be able to feel the breath in your heels all the way down. So if you imagine the shallow breather, the breath's coming in and it's just hanging around the neck. It's inflaming the whole area. It's creating massive tension. Whereas the green system is the deep breathing. We use the belly as an engine, as like a set of bellows to draw the breath in. So when you're first taught Qigong, you're first taught to bring attention to your breath. And then you just look to refine your chest breathing. Because we're all, we think about our lungs are in our chest. This is how we breathe. Breathe in, our chest expands. And then we breathe out, it contracts. We need to get a good, firm idea of a refined chest breathing before we can go on much further. But belly breathing, the expansion of the stomach as we breathe in, that's drawing more and more breath in. And on the out breath, we contract the belly, slowing our breath down. We're getting a lot deeper breath. We're triggering this green system. So to recap, the body and the mind operates in different systems. The red system, or the sympathetic nervous system, or the monkey system is all the same idea. Focus is scattered. The body is not able to relax. The mind and body isn't able to settle on one thing. We are reactive in this state. We're impulsive. We're not in control of ourselves. The other system is the green system, parasympathetic nervous system, or the horse. Now, using this system, we are focused, we are calm, we don't detect any threats, so our mind and our body can put to use a healing period which will allow the body to repair, digest, and deal with any issues it has to. The tools in this video are very useful for managing stress, managing focus, and better managing our health. Please like and subscribe if you like this video, and any future videos you will be alerted once they come out.